2 minutes संस्कृते वदामि. एकम् उदाहरणं वदामि. Some 10 years back, I was in Andhra Pradesh, Rajamandri. I was addressing a press conference. Some 12 or 13 pressmen were there. So I told them I will speak in Sanskrit for 2 minutes and afterwards I will speak in English. 5, 6 of them said, Shastri, we don't know Sanskrit, please talk in English. I said again, give me 2 minutes time. 2 minutes I will speak in Sanskrit. One of them was angry. He said, Shastri, I don't know Sanskrit, whatever you want to tell in English. I didn't care. I started like this. Asmakam deshaha Bharata deshaha Bharatasya prachina bhasha Samskrita bhasha Kevalam prachina bhasha na Adhunika bhasha api asti. Samskrita bhasha Adhunika bhasha api. Aham Samskrite sambhashanam karomi. Janaha artham jananti kashtam na bhavati. Aham Bharata deshe sarvatra pravasam karomi. Yatram karomi. यात्रा समये अहम संस्कृते वदामि. कश्मीरतः कन्याकुमारी पर्यन्तं रेल यात्रा समये बस यात्रा समये अहम संस्कृते वदामि. रेल स्थानके बस स्थानके सामान्य अशिक्षित कूली जनः अपि मम संस्कृतं श्रुत्वा अर्थं जानाति कष्टं न भवति. तत्र कारणं सर्वभारतीय भाषासु अधिकाः शब्दाः संस्कृत शब्दाः. वाक्यरचना अपि संस्कृत वाक्यरचना. So there I stopped. When I stopped, the person who was angry, he said, this Sanskrit I can understand. So then if you can understand this Sanskrit, then which is that Sanskrit which you don't understand? That Sanskrit which you have heard in the form of mantras, that Sanskrit which you have heard in the form of shlokas, that Sanskrit which you have heard in the pujas and karmakanda, anushthan, mandir, etc., that Sanskrit which you have studied in schools by rote learning and memorizing, Rama, Ramo, Rama, Ramam, Ramo, Raman, Gachati, Gachata, Gachanti, etc., etc., that you didn't understand. प्रत्येक भाषायाः सरल प्रौढ इति मुखद्वयम् अस्ति. संभाषण संस्कृतं सरलं संभाषण भाषा, साहित्य भाषा प्रौढ. इंग्लिश भाषायाम् अपि संभाषण इंग्लिश सरल अस्ति, शेक्स्पियर इंग्लिश प्रौढ साहित्य भाषा. संस्कृते अपि संभाषण संस्कृतं सरलं, कालिदास संस्कृतं प्रौढम्. एवं संभाषण सरल अस्ति. तर्हि संस्कृतं कठिनम् इति किमर्थं भावना? टीचिंग मेथड मेक्स इट डिफिकल्ट और सिंपल. सर्वदा भाषा न, सब्जेक्ट न, टीचिंग मेथड. एकम् उदाहरणं वदामि. मम अहं when I was studying in 9th standard, I had 2 maths teachers. One was Satyanarayana, another was Gopal. Gopalji, when he teaches algebra, he writes in the blackboard a plus b whole square is equal to a squared plus b squared plus 2abx, and then explains. So when Gopalji teaches algebra, very difficult. I am not going to learn algebra, maths, must. But Satyanarayana doesn't teach that way. First he gives an oral example. Idli plus chutney whole squared is equal to idli squared plus chutney squared plus 2 idli chutney. अनन्तरं वदति यथा इडली प्लस चटनी होल स्क्वायर तथा ए प्लस बी होल स्क्वायर. यदा सत्यनारायण जी पाठं करोति सर्वे वाह 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 गणितं बहु सरलम्, अहं गणितमेव पठामि. So teaching method makes difficult. संस्कृते अपि the teaching method which is presently employed, that is called grammar translation method. It is a European method. It came to India through English teaching. It was employed in English teaching for 500 years. It was discarded by English teaching in 1920, and until 1920 English was taught through grammar translation method throughout the colonial countries. Then direct method came. Then afterwards structural approach, behavioral approach, situational approach, communicative approach, functional approach. So many methods and approaches to language teaching have been come in other language teaching, whereas Sanskrit still clings to that grammar translation method. That is why the पाठन पद्धति कारणतः संस्कृतं कठिनम् इति भावना अस्ति. वस्तुतः संस्कृत भाषा सरला अस्ति. इदम् एकः विषयः. अन्य विषयः तत्र संस्कृतं देवभाषा अथवा लोकभाषा इति एकः प्रश्नः. देवभाषा अपि सत्यं, लोकभाषा अपि सत्यं. Just think of the ancient India. You just go back 150 years before or 200 years before English came to India. So which was the language of the whole India as in the place of English? English bhasha sthane adyayati English bhasha asti. 200 years back pan Indian language kim asit? All other languages are regional languages. But pan-Indian language, it was Sanskrit. Sanskrit was the medium of education till 18th century. Sanskrit was medium of medicine. Sanskrit was medium of engineering. Sanskrit was medium of entertainment. Sanskrit was the medium of communication. Sanskrit was the medium of literature. Pan-Indian language rupena Sanskritam eva asit. Sanskrit was the language. And it was a popular language. Tatra ek udaharanam vadami. How, if someone asks, how do you prove that Sanskrit was a popular language, Aam Admi Bhasha, I mean common man language? Now, Panini Ashtadhyayi, which he mentioned, Patanjali wrote commentary on Panini. It is 84 volume Mahabhashyam. It is called Mahabhashyam. 84 volumes are there. In each volume, he gives hundreds and hundreds of thousands of examples. In the whole Mahabhashyam, Patanjali never quoted any literature. He takes examples from day-to-day life. How the language is used, how the language was spoken in different areas. So that itself shows Sanskrit was a common man language. So it was a Loka Bhasha. It was a Deva Bhasha, it was a Loka Bhasha also. So making it again a Loka Bhasha is just a matter of our will, our collective will. That's all. Today, Sanskrita Bharati Prayatna Karanena, due to the efforts of Sanskrit, Speak Sanskrit movement, there are lakhs of people who use Sanskrit in day-to-day life. There are few thousand families whose mother tongue is Sanskrit. There are few villages where Sanskrit is spoken. Tathaiva, Sanskrit is being taught in 450 universities in 60 countries world over. In India, there are 14 Sanskrit universities. 120 universities have PG courses in Sanskrit. 800 colleges offer Sanskrit as a major subject in BA. In secondary and higher secondary level, 5 crore students study Sanskrit. Sanskrit is the third, Sanskrit students number is the third largest student number in India. So, Sanskritam idanim api is a bahu force asti. Ekam amsham, I just wanted to emphasize one more thing. India was never a monolingual country. India was always a monolingual country. Sanskrit coexisted and enriched all Indian languages. Sanskritam ekameva na asit, bahubhashi. Parantu Sanskritam sarvada anya bhasha puraka rupena asit. If today India, if it is inclusive, this is because of Sanskrit. The very thought process of Sanskrit is inclusive. Sarva Samave, all inclusive. Sarvadeva Namaskaraha Keshavam Pratigacchati. Unity in diversity. Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahuda Vadanti. Vishwa Bhratritvam. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Yes, Sarvam Samskrita contribution asti. That inclusiveness, etat Samskritasya karanena asti. Ataha adya api Samskritam evam समाज सामरस्य निर्माणाय राष्ट्रीय एकतार्थं संस्कृतम् एकं प्रबलं साधनम्. पुनः समयः अस्ति चेत् पुनः अनन्तरं पुनः वदामि.
धन्यवादः श्री कृष्णशास्त्री महोदय. I think before I go on, I want to narrate a small episode. One day I was in a coffee shop in Bangalore.